Hello mga ka-Team Hope! Welcome back to the channel. Before anything else, hope you're already subscribed and you click on that bell button so you're always notified whenever I have a new video like this one. So I was browsing through my old photos, museum photos, and I couldn't help but miss going to the museums even more. I have this huge fascination to old stuffs like paintings, furnitures, rooms, everything that is old and of historical value. Nakakamiss yung naglalakad ka tapos binubusog mo ang mga mata mo sa mga bagay na may kinalaman sa ating roots o nakaraan. So I thought of sharing this video to share my experiences and why we should go visit a museum. Of course, after this pandemic, kapag pwede na ulit lumabas o pumunta sa ibang lugar. So I created my museum destinations, 5 of them. Actually, more than 5 na ito, pero di kasi ako mahilig mag-document before, plus I don't have a quality camera back then. This is something personal. I would like to share a few memories of me as a museum goer. So here are my 5 museum destinations. So the first one is the Aguinaldo Shrine and Museum back in 2011. Ang damba ng Aguinaldo ay isang pambansang dambana ng Republika ng Pilipinas na tumutukoy sa bahay ni Emilio Aguinaldo sa Kawit, Cavite. Sa balkonahin ng kanyang bahay inihayag ang kalayaan ng Pilipinas noong ika-12 ng Hunyo, 1878. So the first reason why we should go visit a museum is that museums have played an integral role in preserving the history of our society. Exhibits tells us stories about how our nation, our communities, and culture came to be, and without them, those stories could be forgotten. Pagkatapos, nagkaroon kami ng side trip sa bahay ni General Baldomero Aguinaldo. Sa bahay na ito na ipinatayo noong 1906, nanirahan si General Baldomero Aguinaldo at ang kanyang mag-anak. Unang itinayo na yari sa Nara at Molave. Ang bahay ay ipinanumbalik ng Intramuros Administration noong 1982. Ito ay ipinagkaloob ng punong ministro Cesar E.A. Birata sa pamahalaan ng Pilipinas. Ang aking ikalawang museum destination ay ang Clark Museum at ang side trip sa Nayong Pilipino noong 2011. Ang Nayong Pilipino ay isang theme park na may museo, palabas at replika ng mga bahay na inilaan para sa kasaysayan at kulturang Pilipino. Samantalang ang Clark Museum naman, it hosts a large collection of the different items that have held influence in Clark's history, heritage, as well as culture and even Pampanga as a whole. It is not a very large museum, but the varied displays of different artifacts, displays, and memorabilia are of good quality and relevance. The displays in the museum showcases the rich history of Clark in a very intensive manner, making it really a good learning experience. As you walk to the hallways of the museum, you will definitely feel as if you are taking a walk through the time and back in the history of Pampanga and the Philippines. And the second reason why we should go visit a museum is that museums are a great way to spend time with friends and family. Many people visit museums when they travel to new places. In my case, back in 2014, ito yung unang pagkakataon na nakapaglakbay o nakapag-travel ako sa Cebu. And so my third museum destinations are Casa Gerordo Museum and the Cathedral Museum of Cebu. Casa Gerordo Museum. The house is a wood and stone type of house that was a typical architectural type during the Spanish colonial period. Locally called as Bahay na Bato, the house is built with coral stone blocks, Molave hardwood flooring, and terracotta roof tiles. Displayed inside the museum are elaborate antique furniture, period costumes, paintings and religious images, wood carvings, decorative art and household items, and tools for farming, kitchen, and baking. It also has a gallery for contemporary art on the ground floor. The Cathedral Museum of Cebu is housed in an imposing bahay na bato. It is the Ecclesiastical Museum of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Cebu. It showcases religious architecture and artifacts from the region. The structure itself can be considered as a museum piece. You will see here the garment collection, photographs and illustrations that depict the growth of the Catholic faith in Cebu, gallery showcasing how churches were constructed during the Spanish era, and a gallery exhibit featuring saints, gallery where you can see cruets, chalices, ciboriums, and other items. And of course, you could also see here a sample of a priest's bedroom. Here is a picture of me in Museo Pinoy back in 2015. And one of the reasons why we should go visit a museum is that museums make you smarter. The primary role of a museum is to engage and educate the community. Museum exhibits inspire interest in an area of study, item, time period, or an idea. It is very impossible to exit a museum without having gained any information or insight during your visit. Last but not the least, going to museums make you feel good. I am happy whenever I spend money on experiences rather than material purchases. Always remember, a visit to a museum is a search for beauty, truth, and meaning in our lives. Go to museums as often as you can.